Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sam, and a lot of people in my last video commented, which is, first of all, awesome to see that so many of you related to me, and it was just cool being able to see what other people think and if they agree with me or not, and what are their thoughts on the same situation that I was talking about, which is really cool to see. So shout out to you guys, everybody who liked and everybody who commented on that video. That's just, it was the coolest thing seeing the like YouTube notifications come, and it was like blah 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 commented like, I believe in you, bro. Like, that, genuinely, thank you. And for everybody who believed in me, I wanted to say to you, I believe just as much as in you, because I think anybody can really accomplish what they want in this life. I think that the way that I was talking with my conviction, a lot of you related to that and admired that. You felt like that was powerful. It was, and it is, because when you think conviction and you express that to not only other people but to yourself about the things that you want to accomplish and you want to do, it pays off. So I work at Panera, obviously, as you can see. I'm actually about to go, my shift is in about, I have to leave in about an hour and 20 minutes. So I'm gonna film this video, do some reading, do a couple things, make my room. It's a bit messy right now. I didn't have time to do it in the morning because of school and all that. But yeah, gonna get some stuff done. I wanted to talk to you guys about basically my plan of how and I was thinking about it yesterday, because you know when you're just doing stuff and you start thinking about your future. I'm sure this happens to a lot of you. You're doing something, no matter, it could be tying your shoes, or it could be watching TV, and then your mind just starts racing and thinking about like all these things that could happen in your life. Like let me know if you have that as well. But I was thinking, and I was like, where do I want to take this, and what value can I give to you? And so I'm thinking, what's the end? What I would love to have is like an online community or school where like all the boys and girls, whatever, if there's girls watching this, you can join this community, and it's basically all of us together. Obviously I'm looking into the future here, but speaking things into existence works. So I would have this like community, this like organization where a bunch of people would come in and I teach my knowledge, and this is where it gets knowledge on either self-improvement. I have to pick the niche / the content, like the focus here. It would be either, because obviously my plan's to get rich, right? And if I'm documenting this journey now when I'm 17 working at Panera, end up getting rich, I'm gonna obviously know how to do it. So I can either share knowledge on that, or I can share knowledge on self-improvement and things like what I just said, speaking things into existence. So, sorry, I thought something was entering the door there, sorry about that. No, but what I was saying, so I'd have this school, and then I'd also have this way that I'm actually making money. So I'd make money, whatever it is, drop shipping. Right now, drop shipping is definitely the one that I'm looking at. It could be copyright, it could be whatever it is at the moment. Definitely not Panera though. I wouldn't be teaching about how to become rich and working from at Panera. So it would be this machine that I'm getting the money from, and then I have the school. So I'd make money from here, and the YouTube channel's like here. So the YouTube channel's here. And as I am documenting my life with you guys from 17 to when I'm maybe doing the dropship millionaire stuff, maybe like 20. So 19, 20, 21, whatever it is, I'm making money. I get the people from my YouTube into my school to teach them about how I'm making the money. And so it's like this funnel. It's like these 3 like businesses that I have that I can share with you guys, help you guys document my life and run the business that will help a bunch of people. So that's kind of like, that would be like the peak. So I'd like create the personal brand with YouTube or whatever it is, get rich and then drive people from my YouTube into the community or subscribers or whatever it is, and teach them about how I did it and the ins and outs. So I'm working at Panera now, and this book right here kind of gives me a little basis of it, but it was kind of just saying the safe way of how to not be stupid with your money, and when you get the money, put it into savings, high yield savings account, credit card, like investments, Roth IRAs, all that. So just how to be smart with your money, but not how to get actually like rich in 2 years. Like that one, you can get rich when you're 60. That's kind of the basis of what I was getting from that. What I'm going to be doing is work at Panera. I have one other job at this other place called Surf House, which is it's cool, but I don't work. So this is a long story, but I'll go through it with you. I've had a lot of injuries, and right now I have this I had this shoulder thing, which it's slowly getting better. I'm doing PT. I've done about 8 weeks of PT because it was a really bad injury from about 2 years ago. So I'm having this shoulder stuff. So I was like, if I'm not playing football, I'm gonna start lifting. And then once I started lifting, it came back. So anyway, Surf House, you have to do a lot of stuff with your arms. So I basically said, hey, I'm gonna do less shifts on Surf House. I'm gonna apply to Panera, less work on the arms, and then I'm gonna work more at Panera. So that's what I did. Take action. If you have a thought and you think it's best for you, take action, okay? Don't regret, and don't stay at some place you don't want to be in because of this or that, okay? So I took action. I have applied to Panera, got the job, and then I'm working about 3 shifts a week right now. So it's about 200 a week. I could be doing a lot more, but I also want to focus on, improving myself, working on fixing this with physical therapy and rehab, and obviously like school and all that. So I could be doing more, but I've decided to only do about 3 shifts, 3 to 4 shifts a week, sometimes 2. So just keep the paycheck coming in, but not overdo it and not underdo it. So the money's coming in, and using that money, I'm being intelligent with it. I'm focusing on every single penny that I spend the money on. So if you're somebody who's getting money now, and you're spending it on fast food and going out and drinking, and like, that's okay, but at the same time, you have to logically realize you're gonna be in a different place financially than me if you do that. So like, I'll be better off financially if I'm not wasting my money on that stuff. Now, I'm not saying going out with a friend every once in a while is a waste. I'm saying if you're every weekend buying drinks and buying fast food and buying clothes that you don't need because it's the new trend, whatever it is, just save your money a little bit, man. Save your money, put it into a savings account, and then put some of it into a Roth IRA, and then put some of it into crypto, put some of it into stocks, put some of it into, and then obviously get a credit card. So, but with a credit card, you always want to make sure you can pay it back. That's for a different episode. But this is just where I'm learning at right now. I'm trying to get the gist of everything. So that's basically where I'm at. I graduate in about 5 months, so just stacking up the bread right now. Thankfully, I don't have to pay for my own college, and college in America, if you don't know, can be a very, very expensive loan. So a lot of students have to take out a loan because they can't pay it or whatever it is, which is okay, but they end up trapped when they get out of college. They're still trying to pay this loan back for years, and it's a big problem. So I'm very thankful that, for one, I won't be going to a school that's super expensive, and for two, I don't think I'm going to be there for all 4 years. Me personally, I think I'm going to drop out after making money in my first 1 or 2 years, and I don't need to get that degree because it's not going into something that I actually need that degree for, so it's pretty useless. So yeah, I'm planning on going for that for 2 years, and which is crazy to think about. It's crazy, man. If you're a kid that's in college now, or if you're somebody who's going into college or you've graduated, like, the way that I look at it is you can learn very important knowledge in college and networking's the main thing, but I feel like you could learn that same knowledge. So unless you're going to college for a specific degree to get a specific job, I feel like the knowledge you learn you can get from YouTube, literally YouTube, for free, and you don't have to pay 50 grand every year. Now, obviously, like, college is good for the networking and getting out of your house and all that, and starting your life. But everybody's different, man. Genuinely, there's probably a stat on this about the amount of people who are in student loan debt still, and like the amount of years that they have paid, but still trying to pay off that student loan debt. It's probably astronomical. Honestly, it probably is. But if you need that degree, get it. And if your parents are really forcing you, like, try it, I guess. But you also need to look at what's best for you and what you want. And if you don't know what you want, which is 90% of 18-year-olds, try to figure out what you want. Try to figure out who you are. And there's no harm in trying college. I don't see that there's a harm in that. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And I hope a lot of you guys can genuinely wrap your head around the fact that I'm 17 and I'm saying this, but genuinely, if you're 20, 30, same thing applies. Like, if you work hard and you're smart with your money and you buy a book like the one I just showed you, which can teach you, specifically teach you, they can give you the APR, the best banks to use. This book, it will give you the best credit cards to use. It will tell you how to set up a Roth IRA. It will tell you what stocks to do for the Roth IRA. It will tell you why you need to do it, why you're doing it, the amount that you need to put in, and all this stuff. That book can tell you all that. I'm not going to tell you all that, because I'd literally be reading from a book to you guys. This is why reading is so important. If you're 30, 20, 25, 30 years old and 40 years old, you're not where you want to be in life, start educating yourself a bit. Genuinely, it will change your life. If you educate yourself and you learn shit, man. Like, if I just put away this $300 that I spend on Starbucks every month into a Roth IRA, in 4 years I could, whatever it is, the S&P, whatever it is, if I put it into Bitcoin, where's Bitcoin at right now? Let me do some research. Just start educating yourself. No matter what age you are, education is the best. Your mind is the best asset. I have a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, which talks about liabilities and assets like real estate, stocks, bonds, options, and all this stuff, and then liabilities, which is pretty much anything that takes money out of your pocket. And it was basically saying, at the end of all that, it was basically saying the best asset that we all have, and the best asset in the world, is your mind, what you think and what you fill your mind with. Start educating yourself on this stuff, and you'll stop getting ahead of the game a bit. Alright, peace.